Hello everyone. So in today's tutorial we are going to discuss the next topic of chapter 1 of class 10, that is the types of chemical reactions. So basically when we talk about chemical reactions, so depending upon the nature of the reaction, every reaction has a different nature. Okay, so depending on the nature of the reaction, a chemical reaction is broadly classified into 7 types, right? So the first type is called as the combination reaction, right? Second is the decomposition reaction. Third is displacement reaction. Fourth is double displacement reaction. Then is precipitation reaction. Then is neutralization. It is neutralization reaction. And finally there is redox reaction. Okay, so basically on the type or on the nature of the chemical reaction, the reactions, they are of 7 types. Now let us discuss in brief today that what is the basic nature of these reactions. Now as we all know that whenever there is a chemical reaction, okay, so there we have got reactants. So those chemical substances which uh, react with each other, they combine with each other, and then they form new substance with different identity at the end, which are called as products, right? So now depending on the nature of the reactant and the product, we will now explain all these reactions. So now what is a combination reaction? Combination means to combine, that when something is added up, that is called as combination, right? In the name only it is clear, combination, that is to combine. Now what do we mean by it? In combination reactions there can be two or more than two reactants. Okay, they all will combine with each other and will form a single product. So now I guess we are clear that what do we mean by a combination reaction, that there will be two or more than two reactants. Okay, and they all will combine with each other and they will form a single product. So that is called as a combination reaction. The reactants, they are combining with each other. Okay, now moving on to the second type, that is decomposition. Now what do we mean by the word decomposition? Decomposition means breakup, right? When something is breaking up, we call it as decomposition. So what is decomposition? There will be a single reactant and the single reactant will break to form two or more than two simpler products. Okay, so now I guess we all can see that combination and decomposition reactions, they are opposite of each other. Why they are opposite of each other? Combination has more than two reactants which combine and they form a single product, but decomposition has a single reactant which breaks up, which decomposes and form two or more than two simpler products, right? So their nature is opposite to each other. Then we move on to displacement reaction. Now what do we mean by the word displacement reaction? Displace means to shift. Okay, and who is able to shift? The one who is more stronger, right? So what happens in a displacement reaction, that we take up a metal and or an element, that element will be in the solid state, and we put that it into an aqueous solution. Let us say the aqueous solution is BC. Now if A is more reactive than B, right, so it will displace it, it will shift it, and will form AC as the aqueous solution, and B will be displaced into the solid form. So we all can see that there is shifting taking place. So a more reactive element can displace a less reactive element. Okay, so we will be discussing this in detail in the coming tutorials, but it should be clear that in displacement reaction, one of the reactant is solid and the other one is aqueous, and if the more reactive element is present, it will displace the less reactive element from its aqueous solution. So we can see the change taking place, right? Then moving on to the fourth type, whose nature is again different. Now it is a double displacement. Now what do we mean by double displacement? See, This simple displacement is also called as single displacement. Why? Because only one element will, more reactive element will displace less reactive from its aqueous solution. But what do we mean by double displacement? Double displacement means that now we will be having two separate aqueous solutions and there will be mutual exchange of ions. Like A will be taking up C place and C will be taking up A's place. So what is happening over here? There is mutual exchange. They both are displacing each other. They both are shifting each other. And eventually what will be formed? So C will come. Suppose one product will be CB and the other one will be AD. But when the two products are formed, the change is that the initial reactants, they both are aqueous. But when the product is formed, out of the two products, one product will be a precipitate. That is, it will be a solid mass which will settle at the bottom of the container where we are doing the reaction. Okay, so it will be a precipitate, right? Precipitate is always solid, right? And the other product is going to be in the aqueous solution. So because one of the product obtained is a solid precipitate, so double displacement is also called as precipitation reaction. So double displacement and precipitation, they are more or less same to each other, because in double displacement there is mutual exchange of ions in the reactants in their aqueous solution. But when the product is formed, one of the product is an insoluble mass. It is insoluble, right? And it will settle at the bottom, and this insoluble mass is called as a precipitate. Hence this reaction, because of the product, is also called as precipitation reaction, right? Then moving on to neutralization reaction. Now neutralization means that to make something neutral. And how do we make something neutral? When two things, they cancel the effect of each other. So neutralization reaction is actually the reaction of an acid with a base to form salt and water, right? Now why do we call it as neutralization? Because in this reaction, acid tries to cancel the effect of base and base tries to cancel the effect of acid. So we call it as a neutralization reaction. The product formed will always be some salt and water. So we'll discuss it in detail when we will be doing it. Okay. Then moving on to the last type, that what is a redox reaction? See, redox is actually a combination of two terms, red and ox. Red stands for reduction, that reduction is taking place, and ox stands for oxidation, that oxidation is taking place. Now what do we mean by reduction? Whenever any substance, there is in any substance there is gain of hydrogen, or there is loss of oxygen, or there is gain of electron. So if any of the three things is happening, gain of hydrogen, right, then loss of oxygen or gain of electron, we call it as reduction. And whenever there is the opposite taking place, that is loss of hydrogen, then gain of oxygen or gain of electron, right? If there is any substance who is undergoing loss of hydrogen, or gain of oxygen is taking place, or gain of electron, then we call it as there is loss of electron. Okay, we call it as oxidation, right? Now why do we then call it as reduction or redox reaction? Because if there is one substance in a chemical reaction which undergoes reduction, then in the same chemical reaction there will be another substance which will undergo oxidation. So what do we understand by this? That reduction and oxidation, they always take place simultaneously. If reduction is taking place, then there is some other chemical substance in the same reaction where oxidation will take place. So they both happen together. That is why the name redox is given, right? So we all have understood that based on the nature of the reaction, that what kind of reaction that is, the chemical reactions are broadly classified into 7 categories. Combination, where reactants are combining and forming a single product. Decomposition, A single reactant will break and form many simpler product. Displacement, more reactive element will displace less reactive element from its aqueous solution. Double displacement, there is mutual exchange of ions between the reactants in their aqueous state. Precipitation, a double displacement reaction is a precipitation reaction because one of the product formed is an insoluble mass which settles at the bottom and it is called as precipitate. So based on that product, the given reaction is called as precipitation reaction. Neutralization, acid and base combine to form salt and water. Why do we call it neutralization? Acid cancels the effect of base and base cancels the effect of acid. And redox reaction, that combination of reduction and oxidation, right? Why do we call it as redox then? Because if in a chemical reaction one substance undergoes reduction, in the same chemical reaction there will be another substance which will undergo oxidation. So they both take place together, right? So these are the 5 categories, and in next tutorial we will be discussing combination reaction in detail. Thank you everybody.